Hi King Dad, hi Queen Mom, how you all doing? You know I have great respect for fathers who take care of their children, and so I call them King. But today we want to talk about these deadbeat dads. Deadbeat dads who do not take care of their children. By law, there is a term deadbeat dads. These are dads who are taken to the court to pay children maintenance and still refuses to pay children maintenance. But traditionally, any father who does not take care of his children is a deadbeat dad to me. Now we want to look at some clues to know that these dads are really deadbeat dads. And in the same breath, we're saying to these dads, rise to the occasion and fulfill your purpose on earth as leaders, supporters, breadwinners, trendsetters, and all the other good qualities that you can be as a father. Now, number one, a father who is a deadbeat dad always have vague information. That's number one. So check out this scenario. So, dad, what is the birth year of your child? It would be like February 31st. Come on, dad. February does not have a 31st. You need to go and do your research, dad, and find out the true date of your child. You can't be going around and saying you're a father, you're a dad, or whatever you call yourself, but you have vague information. You do not know the birth date of your child. And I'm not saying that he does not remember. I'm saying there are fathers who do not know the birth dates of their children when they are supposed to. I'm not talking about the exceptional cases when they were not given the child or this happened or that happened. I'm talking about a clear situation where a father should know his child or children birthday or dates. But because he is a deadbeat dad, he does not know. Go do your research. And let me say, ladies, do not accommodate these deadbeat dads who do not know anything about their children. They have vague information. Because if you think that it is not your problem, he will come around and impregnate you and then leave and move on and not knowing the birth date of your child. So each and everyone have to take it as our responsibilities to let these deadbeat dads know that we do not support their vague information. So let's talk about vague information still. I mean, so dad, what does your child like? Well, he likes everything. Come on, dad. Come on. There must be that special thing that your child likes. He or she might change the likes rapidly, but you can say something and it is the truth. You must know if you're around your coworker, if you're around a partner, if you're around your family, you have an idea of what they like or dislike. But dad, you do not know what your child like or dislike. You are a deadbeat dad. Come on, grow, do something positive, go and do your research, find out what your child like or does not like, sit with him or her and talk about it. You need to step up to that plate, speak to your child, don't go around to full up the population, but you cannot take the time out to speak to a child or your children that you have produced to find out what it is that they're like, or even just to know a common birthday. So, we're moving on to clue number 2. A deadbeat dad never spend quality time with his children. Never. And I'm not talking about that he has to be there every day, every minute. But come on, deadbeat dad. And let's get this clear. You don't have to be living with your child or your children to spend quality time. There are several ways or means to spend quality time with your child and your children if you're not living with them. So we're looking now at a father living with his children, or one that is separated from his children. Press against all odds to spend quality time with your children. Go for your girl child and you can take her to a safe and appropriate place. Take her for ice cream. Take her in the supermarket. Buy something special. It might be COVID time and they cannot be up and about and all around, but there are simple things that you can do to spend quality time. They are 24 hours in one day. Deadbeat dad. How much of that do you put towards your child? Are you the type of father that postpone your child to be with others, or you're the type of father that postpone others to find some important time to spend with your child? We're talking about deadbeat dad who never spend quality time. So we're moving on to number 3. Never has anything good to say about the mommy. The mommy makes me do this, or the mommy makes me do that. That's why I can't do this, or that's why I can't do that. When you have a child, excuses is not good enough. When you have a child to mold, to be there for them emotionally, spiritually, financially, in all the alleys, excuse is not good enough when you're there, when you have your child there we're supposed to groom for a better person in the future. You're having your child there for their life to be wasted while you're finding a lot of excuse. I would do this for my child, but the mommy does that, the auntie does that. No! Put your child at front. Prioritize your child. Because you're shaping and molding that child, not only for him or herself, but for the generation to come within your family. Find the time. Never go around and blame the mom. The mom is doing this, so I cannot be with the child. There are exceptional cases. We have to be honest, why the father has to stay away. But never give up any opportunity to be with your children. Fight against all odds. Dad, just like how you pursue the woman most of the times to get that romance, to get the lady pregnant, pursue the child when the child is born so that you can be a part of that child's growth and development. Deadbeat dad, it's time for a change. It's time for a change. We are saying no deadbeat dad. We need a better future for our children, and deadbeat dads need to rise. So we're moving on. Deadbeat dads are some dads who abandon 2 children or more and move on to another family without any excuse or any logical reason why they can't be with the children. So ladies, you see this tall, nice, handsome gentleman turn up and is like, I have 2 children there, and ladies, you are to find out what happened. Talk. What happened? Come, deadbeat dad, talk up. What happened? Why have you abandoned those 2 children? Why? But you can pursue a new family, leaving those children behind. Why? What reason do you have? You abandoned your 2 children, but you're here now, and if everything nice, you might possibly want a child for me. Talk up, deadbeat dad. What is happening? So you see them coming around and they have offspring all around town who they have neglected with no logical explanation, and they coming to you. Be careful. Be careful, female. Don't say those children are not my problem, so I don't have to find out what happened. It will happen to you. It's a possibility it will happen to you. So we want to cut out deadbeat dads. We want to put a stamp on these deadbeat dads so they don't go around and just increase the population and leave the children to neglect. Leave the children to have all sorts of emotional stress and emotional baggage taken with them. So we're moving on. So you have this set of deadbeat dad. Oh, I love my child. I love my child. I love my child and I love my child. I miss my child so much. But they do not make any type of effort to see the child, to call the child, or anything at all. But they're just out there in the world. Oh, I love my child. Oh, I miss my child. Wake up, deadbeat dad. You're a deadbeat dad. Wake up. See the sun shine just as how it is shining bright. Shine bright in your child life for a better life to come. Don't just be out in the world wandering and having fairy tales things in your head as if you're doing all you can when you know you have not made any effort to see the child, to be with the child, to find out what the child is doing. They are 24 hours in one day. How much of that do you take to find out if your child have eaten? You're not supposed to go a week, a day, or a week without finding out if your child have eaten something, or to find out if your child have something for you to take care of. Come. So we're still talking about some clues of these deadbeat dads. Now this is serious. A deadbeat dad gambles, smoke, womanize away a lot of money. And while he does this, you know what? The child suffers. Because he provides little or no money to the family, and the child suffers. Come on, deadbeat dad. Children need provision. They need personal items. In my country, children need provision for back to school. What are you doing? Come talk to us, deadbeat dad. Come talk to us. Where is your money? Deadbeat dad, oh, it's gone in gambling and you lose all the time. Smoking, it's down the drain. Oh, and you womanize your money. Oh, every woman come your way, they get a full or fair portion of your hard-working money, but your children are suffering. No food is on the table. Come on now, young baby, no diaper on the young baby. Come on now, no feeding on the young baby. Deadbeat dad, you are wasting away yourself and also the child life. And you know what will happen here? You know what will happen here? The generation will suffer. Because while you neglect your child, and the mother or whosoever else helping the mother can do so much and no more, the child suffers and the family sometimes ends up in poverty. Come on. Stop wasting away your money by gambling. Put it towards your children's food. While you think to gamble, think if your child have something to eat or something to drink. Think if your child has clothes to wear. Think if your child had something warm from in the morning. Each time you think to waste away your money on women, on smoke, think about it. Have anything entered the stomach of my child from daybreak? Pick up your phone right now. Before you waste away your money, pick up your phone right now. Make a call. Send a text. If your child is nearby, make a visit. We are saying no to deadbeat dads. And I'm saying to us as a nation, we're not to support these deadbeat dads. They think they're doing something right. They think that this is a tradition. And so I have to continue the tradition. My father passed it on to me, so this is how I have to behave. Family, do not support these deadbeat dads. Don't support your uncle, your brother, your nephew, Your father, grandfather, whatever male gender he is, don't support him as a deadbeat dad. Ensure that he pays attention to his children once he's around you, because guess what? He's making the generation poor, because once he neglects his child, there's a possibility that the child might not receive a good education, and the child will, and the family will continue being poor, and you are a part of that family. Aunties, mothers, sisters, grandmothers, you are a part of that family. Don't support this deadbeat dad. They can rise. There are great power within these males that they can rise. Why choose to be a deadbeat dad? Rise. Stop womanizing your money away. Put it towards your child investment for the future. Put it towards a little special Sunday that you can provide something for your child, something special, something other than the day dinner, the night dinner, the morning breakfast, something different. Don't waste away your money and leave the children to stray. Deadbeat dads. Last but not least, a deadbeat dad does not pray for his children, especially if you're in the Christian religion. The Bible tells me that a father who does not provide is worse than an infidel, and an infidel is an unbeliever. So why you out there, Christian man, professing I am for Christ, and you're not taking care of your children? You're worse than those who do not accept the Christian religion. You're worse than those who are not doing what the Lord is saying. You're worse than them. Deadbeat dad, it's time for a change. Rise up and take